Hi, this is John Hansmeyer, and what movie do you want to watch? The movie I'm going to be reviewing for you guys today is Rocky IV. Now, this movie is directed by Sylvester Stallone, and the cast of this movie is Sylvester Stallone, Dolph Lundgren, Talia Shire, Carl Weathers, and Burt Young. Now, this movie is really action-packed, it's quickly paced, and it is full of heart. This is one of the reasons why I really love this movie. I mean, it's not as good as when I was a kid, but it's still a really good movie, and it still really just pulls at the heartstrings because it's just such a really good thrill ride, and I just love it a lot. It's so good, I love it. But before I tell you the reason why I really love this movie, I better explain it to you. Now, what this movie is about Rocky, and he's about to fight this one Russian athlete named Ivan Drago. But before he does that, his friend, Apollo Creed, is about to fight him for an exhibition match, and he fights him, and they go. He fights. He tries to fight him in an exhibition match, and Apollo Creed is very cocky. He thinks he can conquer the world, but he doesn't realize that his age and his arrogance are catching up with him. He doesn't realize how strong Apollo Creed is, and so they fight at this exhibition match, and Apollo Creed is very confident. He's very cocky. He's dancing around, and he's dancing with James Brown while they're singing "Living in America." And Ivan Drago is just cool and collective, and he's just thinking about the fight. And while Apollo Creed is just cocky, and he thinks he can conquer the world, but he doesn't realize how strong Ivan Drago is. And it's really scary because you have a feeling that this could be something that's not as good as you expect it to be. You expected it to be kind of something that's you expect it to be something that's gonna be terrifying, and that's exactly what happens. Apollo Creed goes into the fight and he's winning the first round, but after the second round, he gets destroyed by Ivan Drago, and then he stares out into the crowd. I mean, then Apollo Creed stares into the crowd, and he stares at his wife, and his wife is just screaming, "Stop the fight!" And then she's just tears are coming down her eyes, and then they're both staring at each other, and Apollo Creed just gives her a fit look, saying, "I've got this." And then so he goes in confidently in the fight, and then Ivan Drago literally kills him. He punches him to the point where he dies. And this is a really, really sad part of the movie because you were expecting Apollo Creed to go in this fight and be able to be at least competitive, but not to die. And it's really sad because one really good big character in the Rocky movies, and he just dies. And so this motivates Rocky in order to fight for Apollo Creed, and in order to be able to just have extra strength in order to fight Ivan Drago. And so he has a press conference, and he tells everyone that he's going to train in Russia, and he's going to be able to he's going to do the fight in Russia. And so it's really intense because this is something that in the Rocky movie this has never been done before. And so yeah, but there are actually some outdated parts in this movie. Like for example, there's some slow motion parts in the fight that are just really outdated, and slow mo is not really good unless you do it right. And this movie back in the day was really big to have slow motion all the time, but you can kind of tell it's really outdated because it's constant slow mo, and not only that, it just doesn't really feel necessary. Not only that, the cinematography between in the fight of when it shows Rocky and Ivan Drago fighting each other, it also shows like another part of the screen of where it just shows Rocky just sitting on the chair in a disbelief of how strong Ivan Drago is. And but yeah, this is there. Those are just a few of the things I didn't like about this movie. But what I really liked about this movie is this is not just a Rocky movie, but it represents America and our underdog story. For example, it shows Rocky with the American flag at the end of the movie. And the last shot just shows him jumping up there with the American flag, and it's just really cool because you really get to see how it really did help shape how it helped end the Cold War. That's what I've heard from some people, that Rocky Four helped end the Cold War, and for good reason too, because people can be able to boo Rocky, but at the very end of the movie, they cheer him on and say, "You can do it. Go, go!" And it's really inspiring. It's really good, and so I probably rate this movie probably a 4 out of 5 stars. It's just a lot of fun of a movie. It's just really energetic, and the movie's just electric, and it's just a whole lot of fun. So that is my review of Rocky 4, and I hope you guys have a great day.